How do scientists know what distant stars are made of? Imagine trying to figure out what a distant object is made of just by looking at it from far away. It sounds impossible, but scientists have a clever way to do this with stars. They use a technique called spectroscopy, which is like reading a star's unique barcode. When light from a star reaches Earth, it carries clues about what the star's atmosphere is made of. Scientists analyze this light by splitting it into a rainbow of colors, called a spectrum. This spectrum shows dark lines, known as absorption lines, which are like fingerprints for different elements. Each element absorbs specific wavelengths of light, creating these dark lines at precise spots in the spectrum. By comparing these lines to what we see in labs on Earth, scientists can tell which elements are present in the star. For example, hydrogen, the most common element in stars, shows special lines called the Balmer series, which are easy to spot. The strength and width of these lines also tell us how much of each element is in the star. If the lines are darker and broader, it usually means there is more of that element. Sometimes, we see bright lines called emission lines, which also give clues about the amount of elements present. But to interpret these lines correctly, scientists need to understand the star's physical conditions, like temperature and pressure, because these factors influence how atoms absorb or emit light. Interestingly, if certain lines are missing, it doesn't mean the element isn't there. For example, helium lines only appear in very hot stars because cooler stars don't have enough energy to excite helium atoms. Using detailed models, scientists account for these effects to accurately determine what stars are made of. Most stars, including our Sun, are mostly hydrogen and helium, with smaller amounts of heavier elements. Studying these spectra has helped astronomers learn about how stars form, evolve, and even how the universe itself has changed over billions of years. So, in simple terms, spectroscopy is like a cosmic detective tool that reads the light from stars to tell us what they're made of, even from millions or billions of miles away. It's a fascinating way we can understand the universe without ever leaving Earth.